we go. Yeah, okay. What is this about? Samson. He was God's first ordained hippie. He was a hippie. Had long hair. He was a Nazarene. Nazarenes had long hair. They were ordained. They were allowed. If you wanted to be a Nazarene, you must have long hair. Samson was a very strong man. God gave him supernatural strength. He was like the Terminator. He fought, he killed. He had only one problem: women. And Samson said unto them, I will now put forth a riddle unto you. If you can certainly declare me within the 7 days of the feast, and find out, and I will give you 30 sheets and 30 change of garments. So Samson, the reason God told Samson to marry a Philistine daughter was because he wanted to start something. God's picking a fight. The Philistines are now in control. Can you imagine if we lost World War II? The Japanese coming over here, they're in charge. And all the Jewish women are going, wait a minute now. Isn't there at least one nice Jewish girl you can see? I mean, actually, there ought to be at least one nice Jewish girl that you can see. Certainly. There's tons of them. You just haven't met them. You need to come see my cousin's cousin, my cousin's cousin's friend. She's not married. She's 7, but she's not married. That was a joke, ha ha. I can see this is going to be great. Why not one nice Jew girl? God said no. Samson said no. I like the Philistine women because they wear them booty shorts, show off their little booties. I like them with tattoos all over the place and their belly buttons. I like them to cuss. I like them to drink. I like them to smoke. I like them to be nasty. I like them Philistine women. That's the kind of women I like. And Samson would say, I really don't love her. He met this one woman named Delilah. He said, I really don't love her, but I'm just going to mess with her. I'm going to mess with her, and her name was Delilah. And Delilah would entice him and say, please tell me how you get this great strength. Tell me. Nobody else got it. Ain't no other Jew got it. Ain't no other Philistine has it. Tell me. And Samson lied to her and said, well, if you'll bind me with 7 grain whips and were never dry, they shall be weak as another man. Guess what? Delilah tied him up, called the Philistines. Philistines came, he broke them, and laughed. You got to remember the kind of guy Samson is. He has a weird sense of humor, all right? What's his sense of humor? I like to piss my girlfriend off. I like to get her red hot mad. Oh, you don't love me. If you would have loved me, you would have told me. But no, you don't love me. I can't believe you don't love me. If you would have really loved me, you would have really told me. He does it again. He does it again. And, she said, come on now. Come on, babe. I love you. Please tell me. Tell me. If you'll tell me, that'll prove that you really, honestly love me. And so Samson made up another lie. And he fell asleep. He was always fall asleep. And so they called the Philistines, and Delilah goes, the Philistines be upon thee, Samson. What did he do? He woke up. And he broke what he was tied to. And guess what? He's laughing. And she is going, you stinking, you low down asshole, you say you love me, but this is the second time, and Sanchez going, it's funny. I tell you, this is so funny. It's funny. She didn't see it that way. So, finally, after 3 times, in a loving manner, she said, would you please tell me? And Samson said, I will. And he lied again. And guess what? He broke loose. She said, the Philistines be upon thee. He broke loose. And I mean, you got to have a sick sense of humor to be able to have a girlfriend that loves to nag you and loves to cuss you out, and for you to enjoy it. This is the kind of person these two people are. They're cuckoo. They're both cuckoo. He did it, and it came to pass. Judges 16:16. I love this part. And it came to pass when she pressed him daily. How often? Every day. Every day. Every day. She won't let this thing go. Every day. 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 Every day with her words, and urged him. So his soul was vexed unto death. What does that mean? He got sick and tired of her nagging. He got sick and tired of it. He finally said, okay, I'm going to tell you. I've been Nazarene all my life. Never a razor's been on my head. If they cut my hair off, as soon as they cut my hair off, I lose my strength. So she says, come here, baby. I love you. It took a lot of guts for you to trust me, especially being a Philistine. He took a little nap. Right there on her lap, she called one of his maids. I don't know what they call a butler. He comes over, they shave off his head, and she says the same thing. Samson, the Philistines be upon thee. And he jumps up just like he did all the other times. But this time, guess what happened? No hair. And they didn't have that stuff that you could put on your head. What's that stuff called? Roxanne, or put that stuff that makes your hair grow. For men, don't you see commercials on TV? I can see no old man. Okay, so you put this stuff on your head, and you're supposed to grow hair. Well, they didn't have any back then. So basically, he gave up that secret. Because he gave up that secret, they took him to prison, and they said, I know what we're going to do with you. First, we're going to torture you a little bit, because you can feel now. After we finish torturing you a little bit, we're going to poke out your eyeballs so you can never see again. You're blind. I mean, I don't know if they took out one of those ice cream scoops, you know. You want vanilla? How about strawberry? He loses both of his eyes. And he lost his strength over a woman. Did you know that you can lose your strength with God over one thing? All it takes is one thing for you to lose your love for God. For me, working on Sundays. You said, you can work on Sundays? No. But some people have to, because they can't make it. Now, you're allowed to work as many hours as you want, Monday through Saturday. As many hours as you want. But you better be there Sunday.